Hey, what's going on, guys? Dropship Tyler here. And just wanted to tell you guys about something new I'm trying to do. Now that I have, obviously I have to build the new eBay stores up, but I'm going to be doing Bonanza. And I've heard a lot of mixed things in the past about Bonanza and just dropshipping in general on there. And yeah, I'm kind of excited to see how it goes and if I'm able to actually get any sales from it. But yeah, so I'm live now. My dog just came in here. 1 second. But if anybody has any experience at all selling on Bonanza, I would love to hear your comments. I know in the past I actually have not, I haven't heard good things about it. So, sorry guys, I'm just trying to get set up here. My dog came in, she stole some stuff. 1 second. God, I thought I shut my door too, but anyway, hey, Charlotte, come here. Drop it. Drop it. Hey, Charlotte. All right. She had my windsock, which goes on a mic for outdoor stuff. So yeah, sorry about that. But anyway, now she's going to be scratching at the door. All right, anyway, so now I'm going to try Bonanza, and I'm going to see how that goes. Sale Freaks has an option for that. I think they have an option for Shopify too, so I might be trying that as well. And I'm just going to be experimenting a lot. Like when I first started doing dropshipping, I was just experimenting all the time, and I was trying to learn as much as I could about just dropshipping in general, and that's the route I'm gonna go now. Again, I don't feel like I should be putting all my eggs in one basket in terms of just doing retail dropshipping. I'm doing private label dropshipping as well on Amazon. So I am diversified a little bit on Amazon, but not much. I'm still at the mercy of another platform whenever they decide they want to change their terms of service. I just feel like eBay is very unprofessional with how they've handled changing their terms of service and just kind of like doing whatever they wanted to and then sending out an email without any warning on the fact that, without the fact that they like changed their terms of service. Like you would think there'd be some sort of warning or something, right? But yeah, so they're very unprofessional. I feel like Amazon is more the type of business to actually send out a warning and actually, give you a chance to maybe change your business model or change what you're doing, or at least they'll give you straightforward answers, I feel like. So eBay, every time I talk to them, and people from the live last night are getting confused. It wasn't because of cancellations. It wasn't because of Vero. I mean, eBay said both those things, but eBay reps say a lot of stuff. Like, if you look at someone's video who, they have a YouTube channel, they made a video about, they did a call with a rep that was like 25 minutes long, and the rep told them that software doesn't cause flagging at all this. Software is 100% the reason that eBay accounts get flagged, but at the same time, now it appears that if you try to open up a manual store that's connected to the software account that's flagged, eBay's just gonna ban you. They don't want you to try to undermine what they're doing. So it is still. I mean, I was making money with my two Sale Freak stores, so don't get that confused. Like you can still do very well with a flagged account if you do the right strategy and all of that. But again, it's different now. It's different than it was for sure a year and a half ago. But again, guys, this Bonanza thing, it's all just an experiment. I saw someone just say they were getting 1 to 2 sales a month. I don't plan on just having like a few hundred items. I actually am doing, here, let me just show you guys. So I have files of ASINs that I've actually, you know, done. Trying to, all right, here we go. So I have files of ASINs that have been, you know, good sellers on eBay in the past on Sale Freaks. And this is one of the reasons that I actually really like Sale Freaks, is because now I can just take all of my ASINs that were listed on other eBay accounts or on all my eBay accounts, and I've actually bought sheets of ASINs from people in the past. And if you don't know what ASINs are, you know, they're the Amazon special identification number or something like that. It stands for something like that. Basically, it's just at the end of the URL, you can see the actual ASIN. Usually starts with like a B, or might always start with a B. Sometimes it's numbers if it's like a book or something. Most of the time it's a combination of letters and numbers, but that's what the ASIN is. And I just, like I said, I have sheets of those with the titles, and I can just upload those into Sale Freaks and just easily start new eBay accounts. I can start Bonanza accounts. I want to show you guys actually. So as you can see here, I have this import going right now into Bonanza, and so far I have 8,500 items that were all on my eBay accounts that had sold multiple times. So these 8,500 items that I'm uploading into into Bonanza currently are just ones that had multiple sales on eBay. So I'm hoping, because they had multiple sales on eBay, some of them had over 200 sales on eBay. So I'm hoping this list here will actually, you know, be a good way for me to just jumpstart my Bonanza. And then I also have other people's ASINs that I bought. There was one guy, Steven, who was doing this for a year and a half. He sold me 20,000 ASINs that he had on his eBay store for $200. They weren't all optimized, but basically, you know, it's a way for me to be able to have a bunch of products that I can just go ahead and list, and I can pivot very easily. So it's not like I'm starting brand new on anything. Like, even if I start new eBay accounts, like, they're not brand new. Like, I essentially have items and the skill set that I currently have to just go ahead and make those sales. And again, guys, I've said this in the past that well, I just saw a comment. Okay, so I don't know how Bonanza handles the Amazon tracking number of the items sold on there. Never got AMZL tracking number. That's interesting and something I'm going to have to learn. The other thing I'm interested in is, and I haven't even looked this up before I listed these items, is the tax table. So I need to go on Bonanza and make sure that there's a tax table, or I'm able to mark up my products in a way that I can pay the 27 states that I need to pay, that I'm, you know, have their certificates in. So those are two things that I'm going to be looking into. It's a whole new adventure for me. I'm not recommending anybody sell on Bonanza yet. This is just kind of an experiment for me because that's what I like to do. So yeah, have you gone completely stealth? Apostle YT, I do have an account that is completely stealth for eBay now. Is it hard what is happening on eBay? It doesn't seem to be happening to the masses. No, I don't think it is happening to the masses. I think it's happening to a select few people. And wholesale dropshipping is allowed on eBay. Yes, it is. I am about to dominate Bonanza. So that's the whole plan. Like, I told the people in my mentorship group, I was like, if there's any money to be found on Bonanza, I'm going to find it. I promise you I will. So I talked to somebody else who's doing pretty well on there, and basically the whole strategy for Bonanza is to have a lot of listings and price very low. And they don't have, Bonanza does not have insertion fees. So I bought the Titan plan today on Bonanza, which is $200. And yeah, so that was $200 for that. And basically what it does is it just buys you more traffic. It buys you more, ads or whatever. And then you can set your you can set, what's it called? Sorry, I'm so new to Bonanza. I'm learning the terminology here. It's called, let me go to advertising real quick. All right, the broadcaster. So there's different options for the broadcaster here on Bonanza. And let me just show you guys what it actually does here. So this is how much you can be charged. It's a max fee. So it's not like you're actually going to be charged this amount. So you can be charged 3.5%, 9%, 13%, which is what I'm on, 19%, or 30%. And as you can see here, it goes up based on the number of shoppers actually goes up based on the plan you choose. So it's just saying right now I have a reach to 2.5 million product or shoppers. And if I want to go up, I can pay up to a 19% fee, but I don't want to pay a 19% fee. So I'm going to experiment with the 13% and see how that goes. But it definitely seemed worth it to, pay for that. And the organic traffic looked like it wasn't good at all. I'm just seeing if I could scroll over it and see. But basically, with this, I apparently can advertise my items on Google Shopping, Bonanza Promotions, Bonanza Affiliates, eBay advertising. That's funny. I don't want that. All right, well, anyway, I can't erase it. So Bing ads or Facebook. But maybe I'll have to, oh wait, you have to connect your account. All right, good. So I'm not going to be using eBay. I don't want to give them any more money. But anyway, I guess I still am going to because I have the new accounts that I'm going to be using. All right, so anyway, yeah, guys, that's that. And I don't really know how this is going to go. Like I said, it's just all kind of an experiment. I'm here to just kind of document my journey. And that's why I share everything with you guys, including the fact that, my eBay stores were banned. I'm not going to keep anything a secret from you guys, what I'm doing, except for my account names going forward and my sales, because I don't want eBay to find a way to connect me to anything at this point. So outside of that, I will just continue to talk about what I'm doing and like my strategy on different things. But yeah, I'm here to, like I said, document. And I'll talk about this in another YouTube video. But basically, I want to talk about why I feel like it's important to share everything with you guys and be fully transparent. But again, I'll share that in another video. So any money you make from Shopify from a winning product, you will lose it in testing other products to find the next winner. All right, gadgets, that's an interesting concept. So basically, you're saying there's no money in Shopify. I think there is probably money in Shopify. You just have to do it right. Obviously, I don't know anything about Shopify, but I'm going to learn because that's something that I want to do also. And I'm sorry for my shaky hands here while I hold out this camera. But that's something I want to learn too. And it takes Facebook ads, it takes using Instagram influencers. That's one of the big things I learned from the Affiliate Summit, is that if you want to have, winning products or like a website that actually, generates a lot of traffic, you should use influencers. And one of the big things that at Affiliate Summit that I learned in terms of using influencers, you don't necessarily want these huge influencers that have 100,000, Instagram followers or, whatever, 1 million Instagram followers. It's great, but at the same time, it's not so great. So if you think about a YouTube channel like mine, right? I don't talk to everybody that messages me, but I talk to a lot of people that message me, right? So if you think about a big Instagram account, they're probably not talking to everybody that messages them. But if you're looking at like a 15 to 20,000 person Instagram account, they've got time to answer a lot of the messages and really, really connect with their audience. So if they advertise a product, if they advertise your product for you on their actual Instagram account, they're going to be likely to generate a lot more traffic for you based like as a percentage of their followers. So if they've got 20,000 followers, right, they could get 5% of people, looking at the product. I'm just throwing out a number out there. But if they have, 100,000 and you're paying based on that 100,000, but you're only getting, 1% traffic instead, like you're just, it's not worth it. Like if you're paying per 1,000 subscribers or whatever, or 1,000 followers. So that's one thing with Shopify that interests me, is using micro influencers, is what they call them, to create, to help you promote your brand. But that, again, that's a whole nother thing. I just wanted to talk about Bonanza here, but then that question came up, so I wanted to talk about kind of what I learned at Affiliate Summit. But yeah, I appreciate you guys joining this live. Someone just messaged me actually, and he was just talking about how, most of my content was eBay, and it sucks that I lost that. I believe this person has some content creation too, like a podcast or something like that. And yeah, so one of the things that I said to him, I was like, well, luckily for me, I document my journey. Yes, I teach people, but I don't need to like BS anybody on what I'm doing. So I feel like as long as I'm documenting and sharing with you guys the direction that I'm taking things, there's something for you guys to take away from everything that I'm doing. So that's why I just kind of wanted to get on here and document the fact that I'm listing Bonanza products now, and it's going to be something new. I'm not really sure where it's going to go. I'm fine financially. For those of you guys that are like wondering, the candle was just for an effect. I do make the majority of my money from Amazon dropshipping, and I do retail dropshipping, and I do private label dropshipping on Amazon. So I'm fine in that regard. But in terms of having an eBay course, I know people are automatically going to assume that I can't teach eBay because I got suspended on eBay, which is not true at all in my opinion. But I know people will feel that way. So, there's income loss from that. There's a rumor that Sale Freaks causes this, and I'm an affiliate for Sale Freaks. And so now people are just going to make up rumors so that they can drive people to other software, which is it's simply not the case. So now I'm losing money on the affiliate revenue side of things too. So I'm not going to lie, like pretty much all the money I'm making from my YouTube channel, I expect it to kind of go away now that I did that video. But it's just, it's silly because I feel like people are just making assumptions about stuff. So that part sucks for sure. And that was a big thing for me when I decided to go live and do that video. I knew I was going to do it. Like the only reason I waited a week is so I could try to get more information from eBay. But I was going to do it the whole time, but I always knew that, I'm probably losing thousands and thousands of dollars of future income based on me doing one simple video. But I'm not, like I said, I'm here to document. I'm not here to really try to tell anyone that, I feel like there's people on YouTube that don't even dropship anymore. I'll just say that straight up. That haven't dropshipped in years but still talk about it like they do, and I could not be one of those people. So I wanted to make sure that I told you guys everything that I'm doing. But anyway, thanks for joining the live. Thanks for all the support. For those of you guys that reached out to me and told me that you were thinking about me, and I had a lot of people saying they were praying for me, and I really appreciate that. Just know that I'm resilient, and everything that I have to do, I'll do. If that means me eventually going back, if Amazon goes under and I've got to get a desk job for a little bit while I figure things out, I'm not above that. I'm not above going and getting a waiting job either, which is the craziest thing to me, that if people judge me for something like that in the future, just don't do that. Because I'm not above any of that. If I have to do something to keep my head above water, I've got a house, all that, I'm going to do it. So yeah, I'm resilient. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But I do appreciate everybody, giving me the messages. Thanks guys.